At my big age of 58, or excuse me, 57.
Okay, that's a question. How you doing? That may never be answered. I have no idea why these kids don't learn from their mistakes. I don't know if it's because there's no consequences like when we were kids. I don't know if, and I'm not blaming anybody per se. It's there's a difference now growing up than there was when we were growing up. Or at least when I was growing up. When I was growing up, my mother, up until the age of 10, was always home. She was a stay-at-home mom. You didn't need the second income. And it came to a point where we needed the second income. So she got a job, and I was a latchkey kid, like most Gen X kids. Excuse me. Oh, that's so good. Anyway. But we would learn from our mistakes, from the consequences of those mistakes. And it seems like that today's kids, there's no consequences to their mistake. Their mistakes seem to be forgiven. Instead of saying, look, you can't do this way. You know, learn from that mistake and figure out a different way of doing things. That doesn't happen now. When we were kids, we made mistakes and we went, aha, there was a thing that went off in our head that said, okay, that ain't right. Let's try something else. Or let's learn not to do that again. For some reason, the kids that aren't at home, or don't have parents at home, or are left with somebody else who could give a shit or care less. Let's face it, daycare just watches your kid. They really don't discipline. They don't do anything. Remember, back when I was growing up, all the mothers were home. So if you fucked up or you made some kind of mistake, not only would you hear it from your mother, you'd hear it from everybody's mother. And if you didn't hear it from everybody's mother, your friend's mother would tell your mother what happened. So there's no consequences to the mistakes they make. That's the problem, in my view. Now, I could be wrong on the whole thing, but when I was a kid and I made a mistake, I knew, okay, we can't do that anymore. Let's try something different. You know, there was a consequence to every single thing you did. Nowadays, mistakes are forgiven. So they repeat the mistake and over and over and over because they'll be forgiven for it instead of facing any consequences. That's just my theory on it. I could be wrong on it, but that's just my theory on it. Booyah.